I know I fit the curses in Deuteronomy. I believe I do, because I wouldn't be able to stand here and talk about it, because you clearly, when you look at me, you see that I'm not a so-called white man. You can see that. You can clearly see that. Anybody can look and see that. Even the so-called white man know that. Because can't nobody relate to the struggles like the Negroes, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans can. And that's something that a lot of people overlook. They overlook the fact, they tell you single parent household and stuff like that. Every nation has that. No, not there is no other nation on this planet fit those things no more than the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans do. We fit them more than anybody, than the Chinese, than the Asian, the Ethiopians, the Japanese, the Chinese, and all Chinese Europeans, and all those are the same people. The Chinese man, they're all Caucasian people. But a lot of people ain't gonna agree to that, but it's true. Because you can clearly see we don't live in the same neighborhood. You don't see no Chinese, Japanese, Japan, and Asians and all that living in here in the same community as us. Now, if you do see a process of that right now, you see that the fulfillment of the curses is taking place and going to be upon them. But that's one that everybody overlooks. I bet you can't walk out here and find an Asian person in this neighborhood right now. Why is that? I bet no Ethiopian man ain't gonna live in here. Why is that? They know they not us. I'm sitting here working on my spelling, man. Trying to get up out the dump that I'm in, because this struggle, you can't convert to this struggle. You got to be born into it. We were born into this struggle. You can't. You got to be a physical descendant of Abraham is to be a Jew. But you got a lot of people around. A lot of people ain't gonna accept that. But it is what it is. Just like I can't come and convert to being your mother, being my mother. Can't do it. Now that's just good judgment. That's what that is, good judgment, and that's what it is. Good judgment. We all know that we don't have the same mother and same father. That's an example. Well, that's my spiritual mother, my father, and that's my. We talking about physical descendants of something. We ain't talking about no spiritual this and that and the third. We not dealing with that. That's madness. We talking about physical descendants. What makes you a real family line of that person? You got to have the same flesh father. You can't convert to it. You can't convert to being. That's like I'm saying. I converted to being mixed. I know I'm not mixed, but I believe I'm mixed with something. You can't convert to that. What is a convert? So some people don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what are you talking about? What is a convert? A lot of people don't know what that means. What is a convert Jew? Let's look and see what. Conversion to Judaism, the process by which non-Jews adopt the Jewish religion and become members of the Jewish pluralism and community. To convert to something means that you are not of it, you adopt something. It means when you adopt something. When you adopt a certain lifestyle, that's what converts mean. And that's what those fake Jews did. They converted. Just like converts, they not the real thing. It's just a copy of something. You know what I mean? When you copy something, that's not real. It's just the original of the true version. If I copy, for example, if I copy, it wouldn't make no sense for me to say, I know I'm not really black, but I'm gonna copy being black. I'm gonna copy you. Does that make me the physical descendants of that? No. No matter how many times you do it, it will never happen. I can't convert to being a lighter person or a darker person. You are who you is. Just like me, my hair is black, right? What the fuck would I look like sitting up here trying to convert to my hair being blonde when I know it's not blonde? I know my hair is not really blonde. I'm gonna convert to that and make my hair blonde. You can't do it. No matter how I change my hair, no matter how I change my appearance, I'm still gonna be who I am, because you're gonna remember who I was when I turned the camera on. You're gonna say, wait a minute, this video here, look at him looking white, so-called white. Oh, I'm in my video right now, so I have to turn the camera around. Oh, I'm looking white. You see me and I try to paint myself to look like a so-called white man. And you go and you look at the rest of my videos and you see my natural look right here. What are you going to think of me? You're going to look at me like I'm stupid, right? That's what it means by I couldn't dare get on my camera and tell a so-called Caucasian person, "Oh, I'm a Caucasian man. I was born a so-called man of color, but today I'm gonna be a Caucasian. I'm gonna convert myself into being a full-blooded Caucasian man." The so-called white man and all the other folks will look at me on camera and laugh their ass off. Because when they go back and they look at the videos of me, of what I really look like, you're really going to look stupid, right? So I'm trying to show out people that to convert to something means you adopt it. You adopt the lifestyle of something. It's not the real. What does the convert mean? A person who has been persuaded to change their religious faith or other beliefs. That has a lot to do with what is the meaning of meaning for converts. Change from one form or use to another, or adopt something. And that's what those Ashkenaz and those Jewish people did. Can you convert to a struggle? No matter how if you adopt the lifestyle of a struggle, does that make you a true struggle? A true struggle? No. Was I born? I was born into the struggle. Not that I got old and said, I'm gonna convert to a struggle. It wouldn't make no sense. Just like if your daddy, I can't claim your father as my father when I wasn't physically came out of the law. He didn't physically. I'm not the physical seed line of that same man. We both would have to come from that same physical seed. That's what makes you a real descendant of a family member or something. To bring over from one belief, view of purity to another. How to use convert in a symptom discussion of convert. Okay. What is convert in the Bible? Conversion is a process and not an event. Conversion comes as a result of righteous efforts to follow the Savior. There efforts, including exercising faith in, okay, exercising faith in the Most High. Meaning of convert in English. Okay, stick with me on that convert stuff. Could we convert the small bedroom into a second bedroom? There's some things you can't combine into another one. That's like me trying to put a 30-inch sofa in a three size bedroom. No matter how hard you try, you can't get it in there right. That's like me trying, like I said, let me repeat that again. That's like me trying to convert a 30 size square feet bedroom into a little small 3-foot room. Now you tell me how a 30 feet gonna fit into a 30 feet size bed is gonna fit into a 3 small size room. Make it make sense. I'll wait on you in the comment sections. Some of y'all probably watching this video right now say, damn, that makes a lot of sense. For some, but some is still going to what? They gonna debate it. How can you put a 30 or 40-foot bed, and I'm just heisting the numbers up, how can you put a 30 to 40 feet, a 40 size square bed into a little 3 size little room? Make it make sense. Can you convert that into a small tank and still it being big is what I'm saying. If it's still being big without you chopping it and cutting a piece off, tell me how you're going to get a 40 or 30 inch into a 2 square foot bedroom. Tell me that. I just turned the camera on. Just tell me how you going to get that length of a bed into a room. It ain't no way in the world you can't. Some of you might be trying that right now and you know it ain't working. You probably laughing watching this video knowing that it is true. BATONROGE. Okay, I did correct that. All right. It ain't no way in the world you can do it. So we talking about converts. Let's go. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. Okay. What does convert mean in math? A conversion factor is a number used to change one set of units to another by multiplying or appropriating. Conversion factor to equal value must be used. For example, to convert inches, I just said that literally. And I never read this in here in Google right here. To convert inches to feet to fit the appropriate conversion value is 12 inches equal 1 foot. Now I just said that. And do you know I looked down at this reading and didn't even realize that I was going to read that? I didn't even realize that I was going to actually read what I was just saying, even though I didn't even know that's what I pulled up. I said, what did I say from the beginning? I said, how can you take a 30, first I said a 30 feet wide inch bed into a small 2 inch little 3 inch little bedroom, and you're gonna put a 30 to 40 size feet bedroom in 1-inch room. Can you, without, now look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about not cutting that mug off. You ain't gonna cut nothing off. You just gonna make it possible to fit in there without chopping it up. That's impossible to do that. If you take a 40 feet of a bed and you try to cut it off and make it fit into a 2 or 3 foot little square little bedroom, you can't do it. No one can argue that.
Hello?
You know? So,
yes, ma'am, I'm home.
I guess it's time for me to cut this off. But I'm going to see y'all later. Well, that's people talking about Christianity, you know. People's really drunk. And you know what I learned too? This Christianity stuff, Christianity is the worst crack ever. It is the worst crack ever. It is. But if I was on my camera talking about how many more shot of y'all send me this much money, everybody, hold on, let's